What is up, sports bettors, money makers, sports fans? It's Bob and Mike, the Sports Nuts, with our last minute betting. Last one of the week, weekend edition. Hey, folks, got to tell you, you can get 20% off any OddsJam new subscription with the following codes: Bob20, Mike20. Go do it right now, man. Let's do it. Sign up for your 7-day free trial and use that code. All right. When the 7-day free trial is over, they're going to discount you 20%. And Mike, tell them about the Discord link.
Jump on that. Get in the Discord. Lots of free picks, sports betting talk, sports betting education. You'll be glad you jumped in for sure. It's a great community, and you don't want to miss out on the action.
That's right. Okay, so Mike, I have to tell you this because, I'm very superstitious about this kind of stuff. When I got up this morning, our subscriber total was 666.
Ooh.
And man, I worked all day. We're up to 671 now, so we don't have to worry about it. But man, that was scary. I was hoping that wasn't gonna mess me up luck-wise. Please like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, please, 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 and don't forget, looking for content creators, you can email Mike at OddsJam.com or me, Bob at OddsJam.com, and there we go. Boy, yesterday was rough, man. I mean, all the way around, it was just not a good night. The Tatum, Doncic, Embiid 25 plus points did not hit on DraftKings. You know why? Because Tatum only had 20. Just when you need him. Yeah, just terrible. Tonight they had 100% boost, and they also had a boost for Golden State and Utah both to win. What do you think about that?
Say that again. Golden State and who?
Utah both to win.
I mean, yeah, I'd roll with it, I think. Yeah.
Okay. That is another promo that DraftKings has. So get on it. We like to keep you guys informed about that type of stuff. And those pop up during the middle of the day, and I like to let people know that they got something going on. BetMGM has all kinds of parlay boosts. Got a free bet from them today. Put it on Edmonton -1.5. What do you think of that one?
Okay. I like it.
All right. I'm good because I bet it. All right. It was only a $10 free bet, but hey, I win $14 if it works out. And I got to do something because I got to be honest with you, Mike. That I am up $3.69 for the week. And I was down last week. I started off 2023 not very good.
Not good. Better get it together, Bob.
Trying. I'm trying. I guess I'll let you go first. What do you got going on?
Well, Bob, let's look here and see if there's anything that we can go hit on the positive EV page here last minute. So let me refresh and let's jump right in to what we got going on.
Sounds good.
Andrew Wiggins over 1.5 player assists at -125 doesn't look too bad. Pinnacle price is at -162. I think I'll roll with that for 3/4 of a unit right now. Go take care of that. That looks like a pretty good one. Man, all kinds of stuff to look at. We definitely have some prize picks plays. Look at DeAndre Hunter under 16.5 player points. Looks pretty good. Definitely like that one. Yeah, I definitely like that one. Now you got him over 4.5 rebounds. Makes sense. Not looking bad there. So then you've got Norman Powell under 3.5 player rebounds. Looking pretty solid there. You see what everywhere prices that at. So that's 3 on Prize Picks right there. Let's just scroll for the heck of it and see if we find anything else on the positive EV page on Prize Picks. So Kawhi Leonard over 6.5 rebounds is one you could throw in there. And that's 4. I mean, Steph Curry over 5.5 rebound, or no, let's go with Quentin Grimes under 10.5 points. That's 5 right there. So if you're looking to hit something for Prize Picks, we got Quentin Grimes under 10.5 player points on Prize Picks. You could put that in with a Kawhi Leonard over 6.5 player rebounds. You could take DeAndre Hunter on his under 16.5 player points. And then you could take DeAndre Hunter on his over 4.5 player rebounds. And then you could probably look at this Clarkson over 2.5 player made threes as an option too. So definitely worth looking at those. Now let's see something that I can look at right now that I can go hit. Patrick Williams under 20.5 PRA looks really good. We'll go half a unit on that, minus 110 on BetMGM, everywhere favoring that. So that one looks good. Wendell Carter under 9.5 rebounds, minus 101. That is no longer positive expected value. Brunson under 34.5 PRA looks really good at plus 104. I would jump on that now. Pinnacle actually slightly favors this play. Looks like Bet Rivers favors it. Looks like PointsBet's got it evenly priced. BetMGM favors this. I think this one looks good for a half a unit too. So that one looks good. And let's just keep looking here. This is how this works. Any comments in the chat, Bob? Anything popping off?
Nothing popping off right now. It's pretty quiet here on a Friday. Everybody's getting geared up for the weekend, man.
That's all right. Y'all watch it on replay. Then we'll be talking some NFL here in a few. So we'll talk NFL betting a little bit, see if there's anything that we like. Golden State under 64.5 first half team total at plus 102 on FanDuel. Not very bad there. I mean, Pinnacle actually minus 116 on this under. So I'm gonna put 1/4 of a unit on that one as well. That one looks pretty good. CJ McCollum. We'll stay away from that play. Keldon Johnson under 30.5 PRA at minus 104 looks really good for a half a unit. Everywhere's favoring that to hit, except where you can get it on Bet Rivers at the minus 104 or Barstool. So that one looks tremendous. John Collins under 26.5 PRA at minus 103. Looks like Caesars is evenly priced, but the other books have it favored. Looks like Pinnacle favors that. I think that's worth a half a unit as well. And this is how we do this, man. We just keep looking and keep digging, seeing what we like. Klay Thompson, we fading him tonight. I don't know. How about Porzingis over 7.5 rebounds? I don't care. Minus 124. Whoa, not bad though. Look what Pinnacle price is at. Look at Caesars and DraftKings. They got it heavily juiced. I'll go 3/4 of a unit on that. Well, not that much. Won't go that much. That looks outstanding. Let's load up and keep seeing what we got out here. Some of y'all may be watching this on replay and jump on some of these. There's another Patrick Williams play, fading him on his under 13.5 points. We got him under 20.5 PRA. I think that under 13.5 points is pretty good, though. I mean, if I'm expecting him to go under that on his PRA, I don't think there's any doubt that this could hit as well. I'll go half on that one, too.
Mike, there are a ton of plays in hockey for the weekend. I mean, a ton of them, man.
Yeah.
One is Carolina -1.5 puck line against the Penguins. Now, the Penguins play tonight, and this would be at Carolina. That's really kind of a good play, don't you think?
Yeah, I think so. I'm going to go to the screen here, and I'm going to see if we can find any value on the screen here in the NBA, Bob.
Okay.
Last minute here. Anybody wants to look at any play or any specific market, let me know. Let's look at player points tonight in the NBA and see if there's anything out here that looks good. See if we can find any value. Getting loaded up here. Just give me a minute. Give us a little time. All right, so Mitchell Robinson on his player points. A lot of these books have that line set at 8.5. Quentin Grimes, it does look like there's value on his under, so we would want to go with, we'd want to take that under 10.5, but there's not really that great of value on that under 10.5 compared to what the Pinnacle line is. I mean, the under 9.5, you can get at +100. Problem is you'd really want to go with the under 10.5, truth be told. So that's one that would probably be a good Prize Picks play or underdog play, Bob.
Yeah.
Because they've got that line set at 10.5. So, comparing that to the Pinnacle line at -142, that's one that you could probably throw in a Prize Picks play or underdog play, taking his under at 10.5, which is beating, which is better than this 9.5, giving you a little bit of an edge there, +100 on it. But I think I would sit that one out. Let's look and see if there's anybody else that stands out. Trey Murphy, 13.5 is what a lot of lines have him set at. Looks like there's value taking his under 12.5 would probably be pretty decent. So taking his under 12, that'd be another one that I would roll with on Prize Picks as well. Taking that under 12.5 as opposed to, you see a lot of books have this price, this line at 13.5. For me, I could go snag that under 12.5 at -106 on Bet Rivers. Pinnacle lines at -126, so that's not bad there. Just straight up taking it on a book. If you can't and you're looking for Prize Picks or underdog, I think Trey Murphy the third. I think you should take his under. I think you should take his under there. What do you think, Bob?
I'll roll with you on that one. I will roll with you on that one. I got a few things I want to show here real quick, Mike, related to the NFL. Go ahead.
Dang it. Well, I was going to keep digging here, but That's why you
Well,
need this screen. That's why you need this
Right.
screen.
Oh, I agree 100%. I want to do some digging, though, on the positive EV page in the NFL. I got a couple plays I want to look at that I want your opinion on.
No, we ain't doing that.
Well, sure we are. Sure we
No,
are. You're
we're
going
not
to give
doing
an
the Mike's
opinion.
opinion. No, we're not doing Mike's opinion segment.
Well, no, you always give an opinion. Justin Herbert under 1.5 player touchdowns. So
I like
36.
it.
Yeah, I do too. I really do.
I do. Yes. You got to think, Bob. Justin Herbert has not been tearing it up lately. He had a stretch. Was it three in a row at least where he didn't throw a touchdown pass?
Yes. Exactly.
I don't really know why I don't know how the Chargers are favored. I don't know how they're favored in this game in Jacksonville.
Right.
I don't know how they're favored.
For your information, folks, Mike's a Chargers fan, so
I am. I'm a Chargers fan. I don't know how they're favored in this game.
That's why I came up with this. I like this play. I'm gonna throw a half a unit on it. I really do like that play,
especially if Mike Williams is out.
Yeah, I know. Now,
and it's 100%. He's out.
He's out for sure. Okay. I got to be honest with you, man. This Brock Purdy under 1.5 player passing touchdowns, I like this too. Minus 105.
Yeah, I mean, I would roll with it.
Half a unit.
Yeah, I mean, it's his first playoff game. They're going to try to give him the best chance, and they're going to likely rely on running the football a lot. And they're going to, they trust in him for sure. I mean, if he ends up having to let it rip, so be it. But if the 49ers control that game, I think that play hits. If they end up for some reason having to, play catch up or something, then maybe he throws more. But no, I love it.
Right. That coincides with this one, Mike. McCaffrey under 4.5 player receptions. That is a dangerous one to take because a McCaffrey dump off pass is like a run. So
yeah, and you saw the last game that really was I guess you could look at that Arizona game that was meaningful for them too. But 6 catches against the Raiders, only did have 3 catches against the Cardinals. So last week, that would have been a good play to take. I say roll with it. It looked like you were getting it at plus 102 and fair odds were like minus 101. I would roll with it, man.
Okay. All right. I'm going to put it a little bit on it.
Is it risky? Yeah, but you do have a pretty good edge on that play. And it's not like, I mean, he just hit that would have hit last week. So, let's focus on him in the running game a little bit.
Now, here's one that I think that you got to be careful with, Mike. All right. The Giants -1. Oh, yeah, it's plus 150. But also down here, we also have a Giants +2 at plus 120.
Yeah, I like the +2.
Yeah, I do too. I don't like the -1, but
no.
This Ravens plus 10.5.
I'll take the +2 at plus 120.
Okay. Is the Ravens plus 10.5? Is it? I mean, is Cincinnati going to blow them out?
I mean, you'd have to think that it's certainly going to be. I mean, that's a good alternate market to take. If you're going to be on Baltimore, I would take the plus 10.5 than as opposed to the plus 8.5. But I got to be honest with you, Bob. I just don't know that Baltimore has any sort of chance in this game. But that plus 10.5, you'd like to think maybe somehow they can make this interesting. And I say interesting, meaning maybe a late score, and where they're down, maybe they're down 14 and you get a late score or so. I mean,
Okay, so there's a couple of Daniel Jones Prize Picks 5 flex. One is over 6.5 rushing attempts, and the other is over 21.5 completions.
Yeah.
Now, I could see the over 21.5 completions before the over 6.5 rushing attempts. That's just my opinion. Those are both Prize Picks plays. Other than that, that's all I got for the NFL. Now I want to go here real quick, Mike, and oops. I want to go down here to hockey because I saw some plays. Sorry about that, folks. Deselect hockey NHL. And these are weekend plays. This is the weekend edition. I kind of decided to start doing things a little different. And we've got total goals, folks, in the Flyers and Capitals tomorrow over 7. Look at that, man. Don't act like it couldn't hit, because there's been some crazy games lately. 5-4, 6-4 type games. Same thing with the Sabres and the Predators over 7. And that one is a 26 cent market with at plus 163, Mike. That's got to be worth at least a quarter of a unit, in my opinion. And then we also have, like I said, the Carolina Hurricanes minus 1.5. They're going to be home against the Penguins. Penguins are playing tonight, so they're playing. It's the second of a back-to-back. And the Hurricanes have actually been playing better lately. That's a full unit for me.
Okay.
These are just weekend plays, folks. My goodness. The Detroit minus 2.5 on the puck line to Columbus. Man, my Columbus is a terrible team.
They are. They're awful. Yeah. They're awful.
That is a play, even though the market width is really high. Boy, that is one that I'm you know what? I think I'm going to jump on it just for a half a unit. I didn't think Detroit was going to win last night. Neither did Jordan Thackeray. And then there's also another play with the Flyers +1 against the Capitals. Well, they just beat the Capitals. In Philadelphia. I think it's worth a half a unit. So those are plays that I'm going to be on for this weekend, finding them on the Positive EV page. How's that? That's some good stuff there. Good stuff. Good NFL. Anything else you got with the NFL? You want to go to screen?
No, I got nothing else, Bob.
Okay.
I think that I think the Chargers are done tomorrow. I would probably jump on Jacksonville in that game. I don't know how much I trust the Vikings coming up. I do like, San Francisco to take care of business with Seattle.
Okay.
And then other than that, Dallas, Tampa Bay. Two teams. You got a team that's been awful in Tampa Bay. And then you got a team in Dallas who's consistently chokes in the playoffs. I don't even know what to think of that game. Don't even know what to think.
So when we're looking at the lines, I'm leaning a little towards Seattle +9.5. But you think Tampa or San Francisco is going to take care of business? The Chargers game.
I really think they should, and I realize that. But look, Bob, this is a Seattle team that was just struggling with the Rams with their playoff. They lose that game, they're not in. They couldn't even. This is a Rams team that is just terrible. Truthfully, I know they had some moments here at the end of the year. They looked okay, but look, the Chargers blew them out. I mean, just whipped them. I mean, I don't know how much I can trust Seattle.
Man, I got to tell you another thing here, Mike. I really kind of like if you -8.5 the Bengals in the jungle. I don't know, man. That Baltimore defense, they're going to have to get to Burrow, or he's going to pick them apart.
So. Yeah, I mean, these two teams just playing each other last week, you do wonder if maybe this thing does end up being closer than we think. So
could be.
Maybe one of those plays where you want to look at an alternate market on it and see about getting a little better. I think, would you see that play Baltimore plus 10.5? I think I could take that. I mean, you'd like to think that these two teams just playing each other last week, familiarity, you'd like to think that Baltimore can figure something out to not get absolutely smoked. But would it shock me? No, it wouldn't shock me.
Now, what I want to see. I want to see the Chargers win. I want to see the Bengals win. I want to see the Bills win because, in my opinion, the 4 best quarterbacks, and I'm saying it right now, the 4 best quarterbacks in all of the NFL would be on display facing each other the following week. That's what I want to see. I want to see Allen against Burrow because we didn't get to see that because of what happened in the game, right? And I want to see one more time Mahomes against Herbert and see if Herbert can knock him out of the playoffs. Because I'm telling you right now, there are people out there, and I have them in a future. The Chargers are a sleeper team, folks. They're sleeper team.
They're sleeping.
Randall and I were just talking about this.
They're sleeping.
They can get past Jacksonville. Look out.
Man, but the worry is no Mike Williams. Mike Williams kills Kansas City. I mean, his numbers against Kansas City are monstrous. I mean, he fracture in the back. I mean, that sounds like he's done for the year. So you're not going to have him against Kansas City, I don't think. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what the deal is.
Allen's going to have to pick it up, man.
No, I mean, he can, he will, but that's only one guy. The guys that'll have to pick it up is DeAndre Carter and, Joshua Palmer. You're going to have Gerald Everett being a factor. You do have Eckler, but, you wonder how long you can ride Austin Eckler before the guy finally, it's like, my goodness, give somebody else the ball and figure something else out. This guy's doing it all.
Well, maybe this is the game that you go with Eckler on the over on his receptions.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, I think you're going to see a lot of Austin Eckler for sure in this game. No two ways about it.
All right, look, folks, we got anytime touchdown score video up for tomorrow's games. I'll be putting one up tomorrow for Sunday's games. We'll be putting up one Sunday for Monday night's game. So you got to check those out. Hockey videos will be up. Mike will be back tomorrow with an NBA. Your NBA videos are getting popular, Mike. People
know I've been doing pretty good in them too. So we'll get one of those out tomorrow and let's make some money.
All right, folks, have a great weekend. You'll see us recording. You never know. We might pop in with a live stream. You just never know. Depends on what's happening. All right. Have a good weekend.